Clayton, when you consider the standard of opposition out there today, it's not a bad way to start a new season.
Yeah, very good way to start. I think it was a performance that was needed for this group of players. A performance that had a bit of everything, and the fact that we managed to sort of dig in at the end and get through against a really good team will stand us in good stead going forward.
How much of the latter stages in that game was about the willingness and determination to keep the ball out the back of the net?
Yeah, definitely. I think you've seen there was an incident where there was 2 or 3 shots in a row and young Zach's put his body on the line and a few of the other boys, they've all put the body on the line, and hopefully that's a sign of things to come, and the togetherness of the group is that way inclined. So yeah, it's like I say, I think it's a really good result, and especially a really good performance for this group to start sort of believing in what can happen here.
It's the first competitive win since February, but you wouldn't have sensed that out there. Have you sensed any of that since you joined the club?
A little bit. I think that's a big thing that we need to change. And like I say, the result today can only improve that. We want a winning mentality. We want to we want to feel the winning feeling, the getting 3 points on a Saturday afternoon. We want that to become the normal. So, like I said, winning games is the only way you change that. So, if everyone gives that sort of effort week in, week out, we'll win more than we lose.
How much do you relish being part of that senior core group of players? Now you look at the players that the Gaffer's brought in, yourself being one of them along with George, but there's 4 or 5 leaders out there on the pitch. Yeah,
relishing it, to be honest. I think it's a group of players that don't know how good they are. There's some really talented players, there's some really talented young players, and to try and instill that belief that they can do something, that we can win games. Like I say today, getting the win and then seeing them in the dressing room after, I think it's a role that I'm going to really sort of embrace and try and sort of do on a regular basis. And yeah, it's just something that I think obviously as you get a bit older, it's something that you sort of fall into, and hopefully the likes of me, George, Harley, Dukey can keep the young lads going and really start churning out some performances and turning that mentality into we're going to win this game when we're not going to lose it sort of thing.
Yeah, important to remember it is going to be a work in progress. It's going to be a season of hopefully improvement, but if you can pick up points like we did today along the way, that can only bode well.
Yeah, there's going to be ups and downs, 100%. It's not going to be smooth sailing, and it's probably in the times when we do lose a game that we're going to need the character and the sort of advice from the senior boys and the management for the next training week to get everyone going. But even in a season, if you get promoted, there's ups and downs. We've just got to use that today as a platform for our standards. We don't drop below that standard of work rate. You might have a good game on the ball, you might have a bad game off the ball, but our standard of work rate stays at that level, and we know that can win games in the Championship now, so that gives us that belief to push on.
Yeah, for you to have completed the game as well, how's the legs?
Yeah, 20 minutes. I've had 20 minutes game time in the last probably 3 months, so I didn't think I was doing the full 90, but yeah, felt good. Like you say, when you've got something to hang on to, it keeps the legs sort of intact a little bit more. I'm sure I'll get home tonight and get on the sofa and not move. So yeah, it was all in all, it's a great day's work, and I'm just delighted that we've got that first win and we can enjoy the week.
Fantastic to go into next week, then a full week's preparation ahead of it. The confidence should be up going into a tough Swansea clash.
Again, it's a week now we can enjoy and really have a good go at sort of working on the things that we've been working on, knowing that if we do it right, it gets points. So again, that belief again. Going into the training, knowing that it's going to work if we do it right, and looking forward to the next game now, and going again and just keep ploughing on through the league. It's a real tough league, so if we can churn out as many wins as we can, we'll be delighted.
Thanks, well done today, mate.